Hi there, it's Laura here from Get Organized HQ, and I am super excited to bring you our Deck the Halls video where I have a huge home edit organizing product from Walmart haul. Now, I did an entire video review of their first batch of products a few months ago. I'm going to link that below. Absolutely love those products. I like these, but I think I loved those even more. Great, excellent value, excellent products that are very practical and useful, so make sure that you check that out. And meanwhile, let's dive in. I think I bought not every single product. A couple of them, for some reason, they were like out of stock, and a couple of them I thought were just too redundant, so I didn't get absolutely everything else, but I got a lot of other things, so I can kind of review them, give you a first-hand look at them, and let you know what I think of them. So I absolutely love the home edit. If you're not familiar with them, they organize just like absolutely, like they're the inspirational, beautiful organizing style, and I love that they brought their products to Walmart at a more affordable price point. If you bought these from somewhere else, they would probably cost a lot more. All right, so these are the hangers from the Home Edit line, and I will tell you, I am really, really impressed with them. They're very sturdy. Like, I was expecting something kind of thinner and flimsier, and it's actually really sturdy. They look really nice with the wood. This is a very nice has kind of a plastic feel down here, so I feel like you're not gonna get like metal rubbing off. This is very sturdy. It doesn't, it can turn, but it doesn't turn too easily. I also like how there's a notch here, so if you had like something with straps, it's not gonna fall down. And as I always say, if you want to elevate the look of your closet, the first thing I would do is get all matching hangers, and this is a great and affordable way to do that. Next, we have a headband. They actually had several different like colors of headbands. Now, at first it seems a little strange that like these are organizing products and then they also sell headbands, but Joanna from the Home Edit actually wears headbands like this all the time. So I thought I would try one out. So we're gonna go ahead, and I don't wear headbands a lot, so we're gonna see what I look like with a headband on. I have literally no idea if this is gonna look absolutely terrible or if it's gonna look wonderful. Also, I can't really see myself in the camera, so I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments if you like the headband look or not. I mean, it's a little like, it seems a little like weird that this is like right here. It seems just like really tall, like it makes my head tall. But I mean, I think it's kind of cute. I don't know. I'm looking over there. That's where I see the monitor, so I can see myself in it. Okay, that was a little, hold on. Oh man. All right, so if you want headbands, they have those. They also have a headband organizer product that I didn't get for this haul because I actually just don't have headbands, so I didn't think that I needed a whole headband organizer. It's like a little acrylic thing and you can put your headbands on it for just one headband. All right, but I think we will leave that on, and I will channel my inner Joanna for the rest of this video and kind of pretend like I'm her in the headband. Next up, we have these large acrylic bins, and they do stack like this. As far as I know, there aren't really any like bins that are designed to fit inside to kind of divide them up, so it's just a large bin. In their example, they show like sweaters in here. I will say this is one of the larger acrylic bins that I have seen. So I think it opens up some options when you're organizing and you need something bigger, but it's also limited in that there's not like, you know, not a lot of shelves are really this deep. So in a lot of cases, I think you need to turn them this way. They seem pretty sturdy. You know, they're a little flexible, like, but I still think they're very sturdy. I also was impressed how nicely they nest into each other. There is like a, what do you call it, like a lip on the whole entire bottom of this. So they nest in really nicely and they're not just gonna slide around. So I like that a lot if you're gonna be stacking them. Okay, so this is their desk organizer, and you can kind of see how their example of how they have it set up, but let me just show you what the pieces are. So the first piece is just like this flat tray with a pretty good lip and a little feet at the bottom. So it's gonna hold the rest of the items. Then we have a taller tray, not really a tray, I guess a bin, I would call it. And this insert is removable, so I think that is really neat that you can completely remove it if you didn't want the compartment divided, or just stick it in there if you want the compartment divided. Next, you have one of these slightly shorter inserts or bins with, again, a removable insert. You can set that right next to it. And then lastly, there is a bin without an insert. And so there's so much you could do office-wise. And I also think this could be really good in a bathroom. Like I could see like toothbrushes and toothpaste and maybe like hair ties and things like that, or even inside a drawer. Just the way that they're divided, I think is really cool. One other thing I'd like to point out about this is that these bins are the same size as like the multi-purpose insert bins. So you could interchange these, or if you wanted like another taller one that you had, you could put them in there, or you could use these dividers in one of those as well. So I think that's cool that they mix and match like that. All right, next up we have these acrylic bins. So you can get just the acrylic without the top thing like this. Again, pretty sturdy. They nest very nicely. I think they would go well in an upper cabinet, pantry, any kind of shallower shelf. And then you can buy this, I don't know what you call it, tray that just sits on, so you could like slide it to get to the things underneath. And if you wanted like, a bunch of Post-its and office supplies and like rubber bands or paper clips up here, that would work well. So I think this is a really clever addition that just makes this more useful. Now, I know this is a little hard to see, but we have clear labels. There's 24 labels. It says that they are removable and water resistant. So let's check these out. Now, I personally like to customize my labels, and I have various like Cricut and Silhouette machines where I can cut these out of vinyl myself, and I also think they look better that way. So I'm not sure if I would actually use these, but they're pretty affordable. And if you want something that looks really nice and these are the labels you need, and you don't have one of those cutting machines, I would totally go with something like this. So here's what it looks like here. And I'm going to go ahead and apply it right here to the container. Okay, it fits on pretty nicely. Now, like I said, you can, if you look pretty closely, you can see, especially depending on how I angle it, that there is like a sticker on it, and it would be cleaner, like I said, if we just had vinyl. But I think these are an excellent value if you want to elevate the look without going through the trouble or expense of creating your own vinyl labels. So these are their new drawers. And so first of all, they are completely stackable, and I probably would use them stacked. And then you just pull it out just like a drawer. So that's really nice. If you had two of these stacked, which I have done before, the problem is it's a little bit more trouble to get to the things in the bottom one because you have to remove the top one. But when you have the drawers, that's not the case, and it's easy to just grab something out of here and slip it back in place. I also want to point out, I wasn't necessarily expecting this, but I think overall it's a good thing. They have a catch here at the bottom so that you cannot easily pull the drawer all the way out and have it fall out. That's a con if you think you want to be removing the drawer, but it's a pro in the sense that you're not going to accidentally pull it out too far, and I will tell you that's easy to do. So I think I really like that it has that where it's going to stop it from pulling out. Also, so I'm bringing back out the office set here, and the inserts for that, or just the multi-purpose bins, will fit into this bin nicely. So I think it's almost exactly their multi-purpose bin. So everything that's in there will fit in here, and you can even see when I scoot this over, they fit perfectly. They stack. Now if I had two stacked on it, let's see if it would still close or not. What do you know? It does. So that's pretty cool. And you could really get super organized inside your drawers. One place that I think this could be useful is under a sink. I've seen people use things like this under a sink. I think even in a closet, like you could put hats in one, gloves in one. You could assign one for each member of your family. So mom's glove, mom's winter gear in here, dad's winter gear in here. I could think of like socks, babies, like onesies and things like that, and you wouldn't even have to fold them. So I think there's just a lot of versatile ways that you could use these drawers. So I hope that's helped you decide if some of these products might be right for you. Like I mentioned in the beginning, I did a review of the original Home Edit line. I love what I just reviewed here, but I like that one even better. So be sure to check that out. And also, if 2023 is the year that you are ready to really get your entire home organized once and for all, you are not gonna wanna miss Join Us inside the Go HQ Insiders. It is on sale for a little while only. Go ahead and click the link down below and check out all the details.